Do you have any sort of specific highlights of things that you had to overcome in order to kind of get where you are? Like even just like the stigma of like working in a construction field versus some other more traditional desk role or whatever.
I think the most powerful thing for me over the past 6 years of working has really been to lean on finding a good manager. Whenever I can find a good manager, it is crucial, and boy, do you just feel like uplifted. I think that has made the difference in me being, completely discouraged day in, day out versus feeling like I can take a problem, solve it, try to do it by myself. And that's really been key. I think construction in general is a hard space to be in for anyone, but for women, you are still dealing with a lot of the culture that is left over from 20 or 30 years ago. Because again, you're still working with people that have been working for the past 20, 30 years. So you can't expect that to change overnight. But for me personally, having a good manager has been incredible. And I read a book a few years ago called Multipliers by Liz Wiseman. And she talks about how the good managers that are out there in the world are people that will multiply your aptitude. That people that are going to make you want to work 110% because of their resources, because of, I don't know if you just like want to succeed or please them, but to not be a multiplier, you're a diminisher. And if you're a manager that is diminishing the capability of the people that you're working with, you're not going to stay in that job. So I think a lot of the issue of encouraging young people to work in controls, to be building operators. How are we going to retain people if we're pushing them away? I think a lot of these traditional companies have to have a moment to realize if they're just letting people fall into being managers or if they're actually building up quality people to become managers that are going to keep staff and encourage people to work harder.